Hey Kotaku, we are here looking at Knack, the upcoming PS4 game, and I'm here with Nick from Sony, who's a producer on the game, and he's going to tell us a little bit about it. So Nick,
yes,
tell us a little bit about Knack.
So Knack is our next generation character action game. It's directed by Mark Cerny, who I think everyone of your audience anyway knows is the chief architect of our system.
Yeah, he's become a folk hero now, Mark.
Yes.
He's the one, if you're not familiar, who spoke at the PS4 reveal conference in February.
And Knack was actually the first game shown. So he has a very rich history at PlayStation with character action games. So we're looking at his latest endeavor. But it's a collaboration with our Japan studio as well. So a lot of guys that have worked on some games you guys know, like Shadow of the Colossus, Eye of Judgment, a lot of their collaborative efforts are here. So
this is kind of both worked on by teams in both America and Japan.
Yeah, and a lot of the cinematics that you guys have seen in our trailers and have yet to see come out of our studio in San Diego. One of our teams that we have down there. So all the motion capture was done down there. So it's a very collaborative effort, very international game.
So I just got hit, so I must be doing something wrong right now.
No, you're doing fine.
Okay.
Punches work really well on this tank. Don't have to shy away from it.
Oh, can I punch the missiles? Is that why it's giving me a button prompt there?
It's giving you the R stick command to try and dodge out of the way.
Okay.
But yeah, just rail on that tank.
Okay. Oh, I just got hit again. I don't want to die again like I just did. Embarrass
just wait
myself.
For it now. Go punch it. There you go.
Boom.
There you go.
Okay. So this is Knack, our big guy, and he was
right.
a little bit smaller before, but now he's big.
Yeah.
Has he got different forms throughout the game?
Yeah, so throughout the game, he gets all sorts of different parts.
Okay.
So you're kind of seeing him at his biggest right now. You're tossing cars at planes.
Just another Monday.
Yes. But yeah, depending on what's happening in the story and kind of on the stage you're at, you'll be able to incorporate special parts into your body. You're playing the last part of a demo that we debuted at E3, so you're not seeing any of those special parts, but you do get crystal parts and ice parts depending on what's going on.
Cool.
But yeah, absolutely, and they all kind of make Knack look different, gives them a different feel.
So what is Knack exactly?
So Knack is a creature. I like to kind of describe him as a little bit of a golem, but he's made up of all of these relics, these little parts. They're called relics. They are the power source of the society. So the society kind of runs on these relics. The doctor, who's one of our characters, actually found a way to imbue a special set of relics with a consciousness, and that's how he ended up with Knack. So Knack is one of a kind. He's a special set of these relics. And for the sake of the stage you're playing right now, he's kind of defending the city. So you're being a bit of a guardian right now.
So Knack is just a good guy.
He's a good guy. Goblins are attacking, and you're trying to repel all the bad stuff they're up to.
Okay, because if I was a person in the city and I saw this giant creature made up of all sorts of little
you'd be a little scared.
Yeah, I don't think I would see him as like Batman or Superman.
Right.
My hero.
He's a big guy.
Okay, so now we're going to try the special move, which is that.
You're actually doing the storm right now. So you're smaller in there, and those pieces are all rotating around you.
Okay, that was cool.
And you kind of have the same specials no matter how big or small you are.
Okay.
But obviously the bigger you are, the more damage you're going to do, the more impact, the more parts are going to go flying around.
So is there a multiplayer mode at all?
Not talking about anything except single player right now.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the game is supposed to be enjoyable by anybody. Really, at the easy difficulty, anybody should be able to beat this game. The controls are purposely simple. I think a story went out recently about a huge DualShock 4 that was developed to kind of see, how people held the controller. So that we're not really using any of the trigger buttons at all.
Right.
It's all kind of face buttons.
Yeah, so we're attacking with the square button and just jumping with X.
And you're actually right here at the end of our demo.
Well, so I was asking you this before, but maybe you can repeat it now that we have the camera on. What what can you do with this game that or what have you done with this game that you would not be able to do on other platforms?
Yeah, so there's really 3 parts to this. I think the first part is kind of the graphical fidelity, and you can see all those parts Knack is made up of. You know, when he does those special attacks and sends all those parts flying, really the particle effects that you're seeing is something that takes advantage of all the horsepower that's inside the PS4. That's something that would make the PS3, I think, chug a good bit. So we've really tried to take advantage of that. The second part you did not see, unfortunately, was a little bit of a social element we have. Mm-hmm. So, you know, you're going to have an integrated friends list that includes Facebook friends and all sorts of folks. There's these gadgets you can equip in the game, and you'll actually be piecing them together. And when you find these treasure rooms, you're going to be able to actually grab pieces of those gadgets and special parts from other people that are on your friends list playing the game. So it's socially connected. And then, Mark, you said this before, but really the development time of Knack has been shorter than normal because the PS4 is so easy to develop for. So really, it's a game that's really benefited from the PS4 in almost all ways.
Cool. And this is a launch game for the PS4?
Launch game for the PS4. It'll be there day and date. I don't know what that date is, so
whatever that date is.
Yeah.
Sometime this holiday.
Yeah, but you know, nostalgic character action for people who have been with us for forever, and something new for everybody who's new to the system.
Cool. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Absolutely.